I'm Barry and this is Xanth. Xanth is a Great Dane. He's just 5 years old now. I started with his predecessor, another Great Dane, about 9 years ago with Canine Friends. Because of their temperament, these guys are almost the perfect dog for visiting. They're peaceful, they're gentle. They can be a bit of a clown outside of working, but when we're actually visiting, he pays close attention to what we're doing, and he has a real peaceful quality about him. One of the stories that I often tell about our visiting, we'd been visiting for about 3 years, and there was one lady that we visited every week, and she'd never spoken to us, she never even looked at us. And about 6 months after this, there was a Christmas do and we were invited. And a young lady came up to me and she said, "You probably don't know this, but that's my mother over there, and she hangs out for your visits every week." And it turned out that she needed a dog around. She didn't need to talk to it, but the dog needed to be there to help her to be able to cope with all of the other things that are going on in their lives. We take the dogs along, but it's the dogs that do the work.
I'm Carol and this is Jess. Jess is a border collie and she's been visiting with Canine Friends for about 5 years. Jess has the perfect temperament to be a canine friend because she's very calm and she also loves people. Jess and I visit Burwood Hospital, where we go on the brain injury unit, and we visit people who have sometimes lost their speech or lost the ability to move around, and they really appreciate her visits. And usually just when they see Jess's face, they start to smile, and sometimes just being able to stroke an animal, be able to relate to Jess, it really brings them a lot of comfort, and the fact that she is non-judgmental is also a big factor in her favour.
I'd encourage anybody, if you have a dog that is calm, peaceful, and more importantly will leave food alone, visiting is a really important thing to do. It helps you to build a stronger bond with your dog, and it allows your dog to be in situations that really don't occur in what we would think of as the real world. And they do an amazing amount of good. They allow people who've had dogs all of their lives to experience being with a dog just on a fairly brief time period, but on a regular basis, and that can make an enormous difference to people who've had dogs in their lives all their lives and then are in places like rest homes where there are no dogs.
The other thing is Jess's personality changes. As soon as we go into Burwood Hospital, she's much more calm and relaxed, and she kind of understands what she has to do. Sometimes I just feel like I'm the person on the end of the lead because she's the one who's doing the therapy, and it's really a privilege to be able to watch a dog who works the way she does.